welcome Pat Ryan. Oh no, sorry, Pat Riot, and also the Green Flash of the Carolinas. They'll be in NAWA later on. 2 matches, 2 programmes in 2 days. I managed to pick them both up. And there are 2 matches here, both of which are rather good. One is for a belt, one is for bragging rights. Both of these opponents will be going to, Pat Ryan, or Pat Riot, and the Green Flash, who is Morgan Dash. The Green Flash, Morgan Dash. Very nice, it rhymes. Beautifully done. And yes, they will both be going to Allentown, where they will find the property prices to be very low because the amenities are bloody awful. So there's nowhere to park for a start, and there are no good places to eat out. I mean, you're asking people to come in to deliver your food to Allentown, and it's not a good place to be at night. So I understand. Anyway, first of all, Justin Kindred-Allen will be facing Pat Riot, who is making his debut. Certainly on NAWA, Michael Elliott, holy Christ, tells us. And, oh dear, I think I've hurt my voice. And I don't know if he's making his debut full stop, but certainly with NAWA, and it's rather a good match. Now, first of all, Pat Riot comes out with the Stars and Stripes, a bit like, ho, tough guy. Hulk Hogan. No, of course not. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And he wants to... The difference is that Justin Kindred-Allen has an Allentown flag. Bit of merch, and he wants us to pledge allegiance to that flag. The crowd don't like that. They're very upset about it, and quite rightly so. Very good heel moment. Lovely. There's prevarication of courses. And Justin Kindred-Allen teases leaving, then does actually bail and walks away. When Pat Riot comes out to remonstrate with him, he attacks him on the outside, but Pat Riot immediately fires back. He's finely muscled, Pat Riot. And there is a big Riot clothesline, meaty, and a mounted punch in the corner. 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. And I do like the way that Justin Kindred-Allen does a very nice Ric Flair delayed fall over. Great. Rather clunky hip toss from Pat Riot because Justin Kindred-Allen holds on. So Pat Riot kind of lands on top of him. Not great. But I do like the way that Justin Kindred-Allen smiles at us when he's got a headlock, which is working rather well. Runs into a clothesline though. They're both down. Riot's up first. Shoulder tackle. Power slam. Nice half and half suplex. Named by Michael Elliott. Holy Christ! And that's quite nice, actually. He then gets the Allentown flag. He misses with it, and of course he gets the bounce off the top rope spot, which I don't really like, but it works okay because he is a bit of a comedy character, Justin Kindred-Allen, and Pat Riot gets the stunner for the pin and wins on his debut, either with NAWA or his debut full stop. And that's quite a big scalp to take. I mean, not as big a scalp as you would take on Mason Allen, because he's got a head as big as Albuquerque. But it's a big scalp to take. Yes. Now, Steve Allen is the internet champion. He won that belt from Zay Vega when he cashed in. And he says that no random person will come in and take it. He's got a point, because I keep talking about working your way up and getting to the number 1 contendership. And I don't believe that Morgan Dash, the Green Flash, has that kind of number 1 contendership. However, putting that aside, it's a bloody good fight, this one. Oh, I like that. It's very nice. We do get the Steve Allen and Morgan Dash background with the Pat Riot versus Justin Kindred-Allen words on top. Just a little mention, but never mind. It is a great match, this. Something at stake, you see, the title. And Morgan Dash, the Green Flash, is in there like a flash with a quick roll up. But Steve Allen's thinking, hang on a minute. He tries to hit some shots, misses those. There's good avoidance to begin with from both of them. Rather nicely done. But then you've got a Morgan Dash Hurricane Rana and a drop kick which is slightly too close. but his shooting star cover is very nice. He grabs the legs, does Steve Allen, while Morgan Dash is standing on the apron, and Morgan Dash pitches head first into the apron and then has to take a back suplex onto aforementioned apron, which can't be very nice to him, or for him. Steve Allen then hits a spinning gutbuster, which I've not seen before. That is lovely. Some big chops. A big boot, though. He runs into that, does Steve Allen, as he runs in. They trade those shots as a German suplex from Steve Allen. And although Morgan Dash hulks up, he immediately receives a big shot, which puts him back down again. But then he hits a handspring spinning kick, which is lovely. Allen gets a nice superplex for a long 2 count, but then a super Spanish fly from Morgan Dash for 2.999 recurring. And then a poison rana, just to put the exclamation mark or point, if you're across the pond, on it. He hits a poison rana or a reverse hurricane rana, if you're Michael Elliott. Holy Christ! Talking about it. And Steve Allen rolls out because he knows what he's doing. All the Allens are there, of course, which means that Morgan Dash, the Green Flash, dives on them all and takes them all out. He hits a 450 for a 2.999 recurring back in the ring, but there's a sudden, very nasty sort of side pile driver, which, I mean, it's unprotected, because you can protect somebody with the legs if it's a tombstone or whatever. If they're in front of you, that side pile driver, which Steve Allen uses, I mean, it looks nasty and brutal. Every time I've seen it from other people, it looks brutal, and no wonder he gets a pin from it. That was a great fight. And those 2 matches were really well done. We went to Allentown, and I'll sign the visitors book and say that I might want to come back, but they are going to need to put a Burger King or something like that in the middle. Ta-ta.